of the world, now I'm living. And the good just gets better, keeps on giving. Not even close to the end, it's just beginning. Life is getting lighter while the days are getting brighter, yeah.
Hey, it's Ann Perry. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's that time of year when I start getting all kinds of letters coming in, and I'm not Santa at the North Pole, but boy, do I sure get letters about stress around the holiday season. So I really thought that I would address the master number 11's. You know, you're dear to my heart, and I know that you guys struggle through the holiday season quite often. So I have created for you a Master 11 guide on how to survive the holidays. Aren't you just a little bit curious to know how you're going to do that? Let's go. All right, so first of all, what do we know about Master number 11's? 11's hate crowds. How do you get through the Christmas season, the holiday season, without getting into the crowds? Shop online whenever it's possible. Save yourself the trauma. I love this picture I've got here. The woman in the blonde with the 2 shopping carts, priceless. Make a list before you go to the malls. You know what? I'm a big list person. I got lists. I got lists for everything, you know, and I'm constantly checking lists off because I feel like I'm accomplishing something when I've got my list. I got little check marks. So make sure you make a list before you go to the mall. Make sure you know what you're going out for. Make a list of the people that you're buying for, that sort of thing. Keep yourself a little bit more stress-free and organized. Shop early if you can. Avoid the rush. Don't be doing the Black Friday sales. I mean, what are you, crazy? That's a recipe for disaster for sure. It's a panic attack waiting to happen. Buy gift certificates to avoid the stress of shopping madness. Seriously, gift certificates can never be wrong. I sell gift certificates, selfless plug. Plan a few small events in your home that you can control. Have people coming in, you know, that you say, you know what, I can deal with this person and I can deal with that person, but I just can't deal with the whole big holiday scene. So, you know, if you still want to participate, do it in a controlled manner that makes you happy and makes you feel centered and balanced, right? So have your own little events. Monitor how much Christmas music you listen to. Seriously, I know this sounds crazy, but have you ever been to a grocery store in the month of July and maybe you're shopping late at night and you can hear Christmas music playing? I don't know what it's like in your neck of the woods, but I'm telling you, it happens in my neck of the woods. And I'll be sitting there throwing turkeys and cranberry sauce and all kinds of crap in my cart, and I'm going, wait a minute, it's July, right? Seriously, I mean, it's quite a manipulation from the retail sector to play the Christmas music as easy as they can, or as early as they absolutely can. So I would suggest monitoring how much music you're listening to, because it can put you into a bit of a frenzy. Arrange a Skype party with your friends. If you don't feel like going out, you just want to have a jammy party, but you still want to hang out with your friends and you don't want to have a bunch of people in, you don't want the stress of all that. This is all about being stress-free. So hook up with your friends on Zoom, hook up with them on Skype, whatever you have to do. But it would be kind of fun to do that so that there's no stress for anybody. Nobody has to travel, and you can have a glass of wine or two. All right. So 11's, remember, are magnets for other people's energy. So the more you expose yourself to people, the more energy you're going to expose yourself to. So practice grounding yourself before you're going into people-saturated areas. How do you ground yourself? Well, you can carry grounding stones with you. Wear some grounding stones. I have one that I wear all the time when I'm not wearing my bells. I have a black tourmaline that I wear all the time. That's for grounding. You can wear red jasper, or even hematite is a good one as well. Explore various grounding essential oils to find out which ones work best with you. You can use them with infusers. I also wear this bracelet, which is made out of volcanic beads that I saturate with lavender if I want to stay kind of calm, or lemongrass if I want to be invigorated. So depends on what you're feeling like. You want to practice deep breathing whenever you can. It's an awesome way to reduce the stress, let out some anxiety, releasing any energy that isn't yours. Remember, a lot of 11's take on a lot of emotions from people, and it's not even their stuff, right? But you're carrying it around. So try to learn the difference. Try to learn when you're carrying someone else's stuff and when you're carrying your stuff. Either way, deep breathing, relaxing, meditating, doing a bit of yoga, all helps to release all of that. Avoid the energy vampires that you know about. You know them, right? You go to Christmas dinner and you know Uncle Charlie's over there and he's going to zap the energy out of you because he's just a negative Nelly. You know, the people that just don't get you, the ones that just zap your energy, you know who they are. Stay away from them. You don't have to spend time with them. It's okay. Ask Archangel Michael to surround you with protective white light. I do this every single time I go into a mall. Anytime I'm going into a congested area where there's lots of people, I always ask to be surrounded in white light. I just travel better that way. I rock and roll better with white light around me. 11s are typically sensitive to different foods, and the holidays are notorious for having all these different types of foods. So you want to avoid anything that's really sugary, okay? You guys just don't do well with sugar. You don't do well with white flours. Anything that is processed, not a good idea for you. Limit your intake of caffeine. Limit your intake of alcohol. There's all kinds of sugar in alcohol and preservatives as well. As much as I hate to think that there is. So when we have an extra sensitive system, we need to be extra vigilant about protecting that system if you want to get through the holidays without too much anxiety. Avoid processed foods. Reach for anything that's live. You know, when I refer to live foods, I'm talking about things that have live enzymes. So that would be fruits and vegetables and things that have not been cooked. Okay, those are all live enzymes. Much better choice for the 11s. All right, what else do we know about the 11s? We know that they're sensitive. So check in with how you're feeling over the holidays. Which negative emotions are you choosing to feel? Okay, are you choosing to feel sadness? Are you choosing to feel anxiety? Are you choosing to feel panic-stricken? Are you choosing to feel happiness? What are you choosing? At the end of the day, if you're choosing a negative emotions, you have to ask yourself, why? What's in it for me? What's the gain here? What am I standing to gain from being in this bad mood? More attention? Am I feeling a little lesser than myself, so I have to take on all of this negative energy? That way people will feel sorry for me, and that's my gain. Maybe that's a possibility. Remember that you always hold the power until you choose to give it away. You and only you can choose how you feel. Nobody can make you feel anything unless you choose to feel it. So before you say, oh, I don't want to be around them because they make me sad or they make me depressed or I just get really anxious when I'm around them, that's your choice. It's okay, but just you got to be able to say, listen, I am choosing to be angry. I am choosing to be sad. I am choosing to feel happy. Whatever it is, make your choices good choices, okay? Whose expectations are you trying to meet? 11s, you know who you are. You set the bar super high for yourselves. Why do you set the bar so high, right? Who are you trying to compare yourself to? Why do you set yourself up to fail when you set the bar just too high? You can't meet the bar. If you don't have enough life experiences, and you set the bar super high up here and you can't meet it, it's not your fault, but you got to recognize you can't keep setting the bar here when you've only got this many years of experience. You know, I went to see the movie, what was it called? Wonder, the other night. It was an okay movie, not great actors or whatever, but it was okay. Now, some of you might disagree with me there, but one of the things that really struck home with me, and I'm always thinking about my 11s, you know, and one of the things that really struck home with me, the story is about a young boy who's really disfigured at birth. He had a genetic birth issue between both, a chromosomal issue between both parents. And so the young fellow was born, his face was very disfigured. So he's finally going to public school after being homeschooled until he hit grade 5, right? So he goes into the school system. Of course, he's getting bullied and he's getting picked on and whatnot. And he goes home to his sister and he says, you know, I don't know, why do I have to be ugly? You know, why do I have to be disfigured? Why does life have to be so hard for me? Why can't I just be a normal kid like, you know, everybody else? And his sister paused for a second and she looked at him and she said, why do you want to blend in when what you were really meant to do was stand out? What? Amazed. I mean, it completely blew me away, and I thought that in a nutshell should be the motto for all of the 11s. Why do you guys define yourself as being different? Let's not use that word anymore. Let's not say we're different. Let's say that we're unique, right? Every single person is unique. We're not like Christmas cookies that are cut from a mold, right? We're not. Every single person is unique. So therefore, if every single person is unique, it means that we're different from everybody else. But that means that they're different from us too. So let's get rid of, like for 2018, let's not use the word different to describe ourselves anymore. Let's use the word unique, authentic, genuine, right? One of a kind. All right? I just thought I'd throw that out at you because it kind of struck me and I hope it struck you too. All right, 11s tire easily, especially in socially demanding circumstances. So here's a thought. How about pacing yourself, okay? Take a nap when you feel you need it. Don't overstay to the point of being overwhelmed and exhausted. Don't accept all these invitations if you're just not up for it, okay? It's just going to end in disaster anyways. Don't overcommit. It's okay to say no. Lots of people say no. Not everybody shows up to a party. Just because you see a big crowd there doesn't mean to say that every single person who was ever invited showed up. You can be that person who says no. It's okay. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. All right? Set some healthy boundaries for yourself this season. That's it. What do we know about the 11s? The 11s need to keep busy discovering different ways to be of service to others. How about taking a course in numerology? There's a concept. Uncover your life purpose with numerology. And you know what? I was feeling kind of generous, so I am offering this to you at 50% off. If you guys feel like you want to explore a little bit more about it, maybe over the holidays, learn a little bit more about yourself, learn something about your friends and your family. Great course to start learning how to speak numbers. You can start it when you want. You can finish it when you want. No pressure, okay? But the coupon there, I'm going to have that link included down below as well, so that you'll be able to take advantage of that if you so choose to. There's also a course on Udemy with regards to karmic lessons and karmic debts that's absolutely free, so you might want to check that out as well. Okay, that's it. So I'd love to stay in touch. I am Ann Perry, Numerologist. You can check me out at annperrynumerologist.com. I have a blog there that you can check in with. I've got another video there that you can't get on Udemy called 3 Things That Your Birth Date Can Reveal About You. It's kind of cool. And of course, I've got my Facebook page that I'm posting on every single day. Would love for you to follow me there. And I would really love it if you would subscribe on YouTube. I'm meeting all my goals this year. I am cooking it with gas this year. Loving it that the subscribers are getting greater every day. So thank you so much for that. Hoping you're having a great holiday season, stress-free. Remember, stress is a choice you choose to make, right? Carry on, guys. Love you all. Have a great day. Take care for now. Bye-bye.